Coda, sit down. Okay. Sit it down. Whoa, Josh. Damn. Ho. Josh, one of her little back tires fell off. Good thing I saved your dog's life, or Xena would have killed ya. Where were you last night, Xena? Working? How you like your new job? Welcome to the morning grind. Happy Wednesday. I forgot what day it was. Uh-oh. My wife said Jax is watching. He saw that little camouflage. What kind of dog is that? A French Bulldog?
Yeah.
We are pet friendly around this place, aren't we? You know, remember when you babysat that dog? Noah babysat a dog that was coming in here and bringing a pit bull? Yep. There's a damn pit bull in here. You're probably scared of dogs, aren't you?
I am.
Are you? Are you scared of that little one? We had a great night on the skating rink. 60 seconds of gratitude. I'm very thankful last night we did that. Who here enjoyed last night at the skating rink? And if you're on here, do me a solid, like, comment, and share the stream, please. Who here had a great time? Start over there with you. I'm going to talk about Jake. I'm thankful that I can mess with this guy. Because last night I saw him going around, and I thought for a moment, the man was doing a dance. I swear I was seeing him go around, and I thought he was dancing. And then later I'm like, that motherfucker can't skate. Can you?
I was dancing, and it turned into a little...
I mean, you had your hands up. Someone messaged my wife asking if Josh was Justin Timberlake doing the hokey pokey last night.
Yeah.
But I saw Jake going around, and he had his hands up, and I thought, and I didn't really pay attention. I thought, man, he's really enjoying this. Well, then I kept watching him, and he was like holding his balance. Yes, he wasn't dancing. He fell one time halfway across the floor, it looked like. Took you forever, and I don't even think you went down.
Oh, you got to get back up, though.
Well, I don't know if you actually fell. I just know you ever seen like those running falls where you're going down, but you keep running and you he never fell, and he finally got the wall and he came off like, I'm cool. It looked like he was never phased, but yeah, you tricked me, man. And then Travis, we got to give Travis a little props. Travis, that dude, he could skate, couldn't you? But he's from Smyrna. What would you expect? The guy, he brought Smyrna with him last night. It was like you were right back. Smyrna used to have a good skating rink. I don't know if they still do or not. But I remember back in the day, man, Smyrna had the place. And Travis, he would go and he'd turn backwards and he was skating. But he also had this real arrogant skate where he would skate and just cut right in front of you. I saw him doing all that stuff. But last night was really, really fun. I guess this was Noah and my wife's. Y'all kind of came up with this idea, didn't you? Yeah. When Noah made this post about a month or so ago with these old white boys skating, and they were all in unison. What was it called? It's called something.
We tried it, didn't we? Trucking.
Was that what it's called? Trucking? I mean, it's hilarious to see. But last night, getting out there and you're doing something. The first time I got on the floor, I was shaky. I was very unstable. So I would go and I was just taking like little baby movements. There's a video around. It looks like I'm just messing around, but that's how I was skating. I mean, I was barely moving. That was my first time around. And my legs, my groin, all this area in here was like, I'm going to rip a muscle is how I was feeling. So I went one time around, and then I got back up, and I'm like, dang, that was a lot scarier than I thought, because I did fall the first time around. I had this phone in my hand, and I fell down on my hand, and my hand hurts. And I went down on the ground. I'm like, man, I ain't going to get out here and fall and hit my elbow or my knee or land on my back and be miserable for a few days. So I went halfway around, and I sat over there. Who sat with me? Anybody come? Van or somebody came. Maybe Stevie came over there, and they sat with me. And I finally got the courage. I ended the video. Then I went back around, and that's when I was doing my little cha-cha step. And then I got back up there, and I was on the carpet. Then I got on the carpet and I was practicing. I don't know if anybody saw me or called me, but I was doing some practice skating over there where I felt a lot more safe, felt a lot more secure because I could see a wall and I could skate to it, or I could put my hand up. The reason why I'm talking about this story is success is the same way. Success, like my first time around the track, it seems like it took forever. Unless you're not rusty. Travis probably went skating with his family 2 weeks ago. When's the last time you went skating?
Feels like 10 years.
Has it been 10 years?
Probably about 5.
Cam, when's the last time you went skating?
Probably 10 years.
Has it been 10 years?
12 years.
Around the same, probably like 8 to 10.
Yeah, I was like 10 years old.
Zena, when's the last time you went skating?
2 years ago.
Let's put you out there. Van, when is the last time your old ass was on some skates?
About 20 years.
20 years ago. A buddy of mine, he called me up last night and he's like, man, I need you to do me a favor. My buddy, Bill Glass, he called me up. He's like, man, I need a favor. He's like, I've always liked you, but I need a favor out of you. And I'm like, well, what do you need, Bill? He's like, man, you can walk and swim and do whatever, but you don't need to be on them skates anymore. I saw that video of you. So the similarities between success, it was on display last night. Van, I noticed you in these videos. At first, you were a little cautious. You were a little timid. Good morning, Shannon Wheeler. You were not going very fast, but as the success and the memory came back to you, you actually gained a little confidence. Now, all this happened pretty quickly last night. You got to where you were skating pretty fast. I even got to where all my wife said, it looked like you got a lot of confidence last night. Well, I did start to feel where I could get a little speed going. I still probably looked like a robot out there, stiff, not taking big steps. But I put this post up where I'm moving on to. David Specht, how are you, friend? I'd like to hear your comment on this. I put this comment up the other night, and it's been a mixed comment where I said success crawls to you. I can guarantee you. So some of my friends have said stuff like, success craves speed. I believe it gets to you in a hurry. And I've been thinking about that, and I want to know here's what I would tell people. Early on, I believe success is like going up a big hill. Real steep. And I feel like the first few moments or first few steps or whatever you want to call it, the distance as you're inclining, it's going to be a whole lot harder as you're starting to go up. It just seems like it takes forever. I know you're very impatient with your success. Do you feel like it happens quickly or is it taking forever?
It's taking forever.
Taking forever. What do you think? Same. Mm-hmm.
It's like a marathon.
It is like a marathon. Are we looking at it the wrong way, or what we want, it's so big it's going to take forever to get here? So I was talking to Van because he was saying this one agent that's a really big agent out on the West Coast. Van says he commented on my post, but he took it down, and he was more in the agreement that success moves quickly. Maybe success looks like this. My friends have taught it like this. Do you know what a hockey stick looks like, Josh? What? So it's kind of flat. Then it shoots up. I think success is a lot like this hockey stick. I believe there's this discipline, this stability that's being built. It could be different for other people. Like Drew, I feel like his ascend is quicker, a lot faster than mine was. He's on here. Maybe he's just lucky. Maybe it runs in the family. I don't know. But I feel like there is this baseline, this stability that you're building. And as you're building out this flat line that seems like, man, we're not getting where I want to, you're building discipline, you're building courage, you're building a lot of invisible assets. You're also building a lot of commitment, because does it take a lot of commitment if something's working immediately? The commitment happens when I believe there's a lot of doubt in front of you. So my mama's on here. Good morning, Mama. I wish you could have been out there skating, watching me show everybody up last night. So I've thought about this. If I were to track my success on paper over the last 10 years, I believe you could say, well, look at what you've done. Look at how much your income has improved. Look at how much more revenue is coming in, but it don't feel like it's happening that fast to me because I was telling Van, when you're driving down 24 into Nashville, you drive down 24, don't you? Whenever you're driving down there, you can see downtown Nashville from about Hickory Hollow. You go over a little hill, and then it goes down this little hill, and you're on this hill right around Hickory Hollow. You can see downtown Nashville. Are you in Nashville, though? Do you feel like you're in Nashville? But you can see it. My success, I've got this vision of what I want, and it's taken forever to get there. One of the things I want is a house in Florida. I want a house in Florida. I also want a house in Florida I don't have to rent out. Why would I need a house in Florida to rent it out, Josh?
Cash flow.
Because I wouldn't be able to pay for it. I would have to have other people come and stay there. But I've got this vision that one day I'm going to have a house in Florida. Of course, my wife is going to be down there all the time. She said our dog's going to be down there all the time. But I want my mom down there. Like whenever she's like, "Hey, I want to go I want to go down to the house this day. Can I go?" Of course you can go. I want you to come over here and say, "Hey, I want to go down there." Here you go. That is, to me, that's the success I'm looking for. How long is that going to take? Can I speed this up? The other question I always ask is, why do I not have it now? What is it that I don't know that could really speed this process up? Or am I in this hockey stick thing? Right now, I'm on the ascend, and I just can't see the other side of that handle and how far it's going to go. That's why I stay frustrated so much. We're in counseling yesterday, and a lot of our counseling communication was about my frustration about not having what I want right now. It's a discipline. There's a reason why I'm going through this. There is a reason why this is a lesson that I probably don't know the other side of yet. I'll be thankful. Like whenever I had to move, do you know when I was 35, I had to move in with my mom. I didn't know why that was going on. I questioned it, but there was reasons why I was supposed to go through that. There's reasons why I am where I am right now. You got to ask yourself this: am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or is this the reason? Is there a reason why I'm going through this right now? So I made that comment, and I don't know. You look at some people, and they've experienced success fast. Like, who's the fastest billionaire you could think of? I was going to say Mark Zuckerberg. He invented Facebook at what, 19 or 20? Well, I think he was lucky to be in the right time with a great idea, and he had the courage to drop out of Harvard and explore this idea. Other people, I think everybody's got their time when the light comes on for them. Unfortunately for me, I feel like it came on late. I wish when I was your age, I was in here building what you guys are doing. You're coming in every single day, and girls. Where's your girl?
She's getting closing gifts.
Oh, I wish I would have been building this foundation. What is the foundation that you feel like you're learning right now, Jacob Freeze? What are the skills? What is it that you're stable? See, I thought I was building something when I fell at 35. Have you ever seen the old wrestling matches where they'd throw somebody and they just go through the floor? Have you ever seen some of that? That was the old days stuff. They would, The Big Show. Okay, well, the Big Show grabbed me up and he threw me through the floor. I didn't land on something stable. Right now, you guys are building a skill that is very, very stable. What are the skills? Do you know? That's the baseline of everything that we do here. What are some of the skills that you feel like you're learning? Communication skills. See, I believe to survive and to thrive, you've got to learn how to communicate and you've got to learn how to be tough. Whenever Josh was first here, one of the things I told him, I'm like, man, you're 18 years old, but I'm never going to treat you like you're 18 because the world, the market out there is not going to treat you like that. Do you regret how you were treated? Do you wish it would have been any different?
Nope.
What do you think that has done for you?
It's taught me how to communicate, but it's also given me tough skin.
It has. But see, like parents, one of the things I'm noticing, like parents, they always make things easier on their kids. Are you doing the same thing to Emily that was done to you? Could she go through that? What are you really telling her? What are you really telling her about her future? If you're not, it worked for you, but you don't want to make her go through it. Hayden's not putting you through it. See, he needs to. You do it to him. You're pretty rough. Is he rough on you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, see this. It comes back to this thing that you're learning that you don't know why you're going through this. Everybody taking out the trash. It's this honor thing. Now, everybody's not. One day it's going to be passed on to other people, but it's just learning these things, going through these frustrating moments in your life, but then overcoming them. Because every single day I battle something that's frustrating, and it's not like they're ever going to go away, but you're just going to build these muscles that help you overcome them. So, are you on the right track for your success? Is it taking too long? I think some people are lucky. Some people are just blessed, and it's given to them sooner. Maybe there's a problem coming in their future they're not aware of. But I feel like success is a long, long journey for me and what I want. A lot of people would say, well, you should like where you are right now. I could easily say, well, you know what? I do like where I am right now. But it's not what I want. There's a lot more because my dreams aren't about me. My dreams are about a lot of other people involved. Fun Grafton, shut us down.